A lot to talk about tonight.
We
Soccer,
sure do.
Tigers.
Everything. And let's start it with getting robbed. My take on the three biggest sports stories tonight. J.D. Martinez apparently is in mid-season form with opening day quickly coming. In the Tigers' 10-6 victory over the Yankees in Lakeland, J.D. Martinez hit not one, not two, but 3 home runs against the Yankees. That gives him 7 on the spring. That's a great sign. Martinez gets overlooked a lot, but he's a big part of this team, and they need his power. Topic number 2, 5 members of the U.S. women's soccer team have filed a federal wage discrimination complaint against U.S. Soccer. Get this. They were paid less than 4 times their counterparts. Worse, the women outgenerated the men by nearly $20 million. The women are right and U.S. Soccer is wrong. They need to pay up. How can they earn that much more money in revenue yet be slighted?
It's ridiculous.
And have the answer be, you should just be happy to be here.
Yeah,
right.
That's
so
hard to deal
condescending.
with.
Which is ridiculous. I
There's,
mean,
there's a bonus structure, and the women get no bonus for a win, and the men get like $15,000 per game or something like that. It's nasty.
Terrible. Hopefully they'll get this corrected and pay them what they deserve. Finally, Oklahoma City Thunder forward Kevin Durant joined in on ripping the Pistons' Reggie Jackson for a celebration the other night. He started the rip by saying, "Who cares about Detroit?" Listen up.
You know, who cares about Detroit?
What did you think of Reggie's behavior after the game?
It was Bush League, in my opinion. I mean, jumping up and down, running around, and I understand you're happy you won the game, but, you know, our whole team didn't play. We beat the hell out of them if we did, you know. I know I don't talk like that, but, you know, that me off. But, you know, what can I do about it? Some guys, you know, are who they are. They won the game. Congrats.
Now it's time for the debate challenge. I said I'd get him, and I got him. Matt Dery, radio personality.
You're making it sound like this is some big get.
It's a nice exclusive, Matt. No one has heard from you since you were let go at Detroit Sports 105.1, and we just wanted to talk to you and see how you're doing and what went down there.
No, I appreciate it, Rob. It's always good to see you, and I'm fine. Everything's good. Kind of disappointed, certainly, at being let go. Love the place, love the building, especially working middays when I work with Ron and Maz and that crew. We had a lot of fun. So.
Yeah, and that was a great opportunity. You know, I'd been on the other stations, sports stations, The Fan, and 97.1 The Ticket, and here was your great.
You and I are like a couple of nomads, man.
I know.
We've been everywhere.
We both have worked at all those stations. But it was your first chance to really step out there and have your opportunity, and it just seemed like it was premature.
That's a question for them.
Right.
Maybe. I know that I put 2.5 very good years in there and wanted to see it through, certainly, but I have nothing bad to say about them.
Can we hear you somewhere, or do you think you'll
right
wind
here?
up?
I'm here with you.
Okay, yeah, you will be our baseball insider right now.
I would love
Barbershop
to.
Sports.
I would love to. I'm looking around and certainly hope to land somewhere soon. Absolutely.
All right, let's talk to NBA and the Pistons. They're making a run. Friday they play Dallas. That's the 9th game of a 9-game homestand. They've done so well. Won 6 of 8. What do you think? Will they make the playoffs? They certainly have moved up in the playoff position.
I think they will, and here's why. I think the other teams are really struggling. Chicago's a mess, and there's a Jimmy Butler situation there, which is ugly with Fred Hoiberg, and they just can't get it going. And I also think that Indiana's in some trouble with Paul George is not 100%. The Pistons right now, the schedule's been good to them, but they've taken advantage of it. I think they're getting in. I don't know if they're going to be a 7 or an 8, but I think they're getting in. And here's the other thing. Andre Drummond and Reggie Jackson are playing well now at the right time. As long as they put effort in every night, they're fine. By the way, speaking of effort, your efforts to completely, where's the camera? To completely demean Tom Izzo.
Demean? What do you
You're
mean
still
demean?
on that bit? I watched you the other night just tearing it. Poor Cassius Winston last night. Come on, Rob.
You know what? At some point,
Leave
you got to
him
win that
alone.
second championship. That's all I'm saying.
He's a great coach.
Well, once again, Matt, we appreciate you coming in and being
Thank you,
honest
Rob.
with us. And you know what? You didn't win any of the debates, but it's still cool to have you here.
Stop. Get off of Tom Izzo's case. It's not easy to win tournament games. Jeez.
Tonight's Homeboi Highlight is 11-year-old Brian Rice. The Farmington native is going to Colorado to compete in the 2016 National Snowboarding Championships this weekend. How'd you get into snowboarding?
I first at At first I was skiing when I was 2 and 3 years old, and then I started watching all the snowboarders that were on the slopes, and I was like, I want to do that.
Look at all of these medals. Where'd you get all those? Tell me about that.
The white ones are 3rd place, the red one is 2nd place, and all the rest of the blue ones are 1st place. So I feel really confident about all my successes.
What's the toughest part about snowboard?
Accepting when you don't do something right, but the best thing about it is when you know how to do something right.
Let's see this snowboard. That is a big thing. That's bigger than you. You like that? Best of luck this weekend. We really appreciate it, and we're proud of you.
Look at those medals.
Isn't that cool right there?
Who was his assistant there?
That was his sister there. She was so happy to bring the big snowboard in. That
You
was
filled
good.
us with cuteness to get past that Izzo comment.
Yeah.
I thought I forgot.
You know,
Thank you,
just
Matt.
say
Watch your back.
it. Thanks, Matt.
Say
Yes,
it.
and we appreciate Matt joining us too.
Yes.
You know what?
Thank
It could be
you.
difficult once you've been fired from a job. So,
Matt's a great guy.
yep.
And Tom and Ron, too. Let me show you what's going on.